every dignified reporter, yet you asked to interview with me. I'm good, but I'm not this good. You may not be worth my time, but you are worth the time of this city. A city with a lot of unanswered questions. They deserve those answers, Jack.
I said, don't call me Jack. It was in the agreement.
I won't call you Joker. What's that?
The Joker, not Joker.
You're just a criminal to me.
Did you even read the agreement? I don't want you to call me the Joker. I haven't been him for a lifetime.
You've changed since last I saw you. Since she died. In your own deranged and apathetic way, you miss her.
I just haven't seen her in a while.
And that's what happens when you kill people. You don't see them for a while or ever again.
Just trying to say, what's the point? Bad joke. No one's around with their eyes.
You didn't stop being the Joker because you lost your biggest fan. You realized what you were and what the consequence was. Loneliness.
Boredom. The psychopathical term is boredom. Lonely people get, look, let's just change the subject. Me blowing up the city a few million times. That's what you want to hear about, that's what you want to talk about.
You can't change the subject.
Why not?
Because you never blew up the city alone or ever again.
Do not pretend to care about me. You're not my first reporter. Just another self-righteous, law-abiding citizen.
You can't talk about anything without talking about her. How's that?
They won't believe a word without proof.
They'll believe me. You know that.
She was, look, you make me sound pathetic. I will.
I'm here to give you a chance. For the city. I don't care what you say. I'll write it. I don't care how sick it is anymore.
She was, she was pretty.
Harley?
No, it was Leany. Leany.
Never heard you call her that before.
It was before all of that.
Are you telling me this is a new story? Are you telling me that you've never told...
The waitress, the server, at the casino out in,
The Metroplex?
before the Fed shut it down. I worked there. Okay, fine. Look. I was a comedian.
You're serious.
My story here. She came to all my shows. Same table, same corner of my view. She laughed at everything. Even my magic tricks. And they never went right. I even used her in my act a few times. Back then, she was,
Happy?
my friend. She was my friend.
Life was simpler then.
I was married back then.
You've never mentioned that to anyone.
Working a few jobs a week at Lexus Casino paid, well, next to nothing. So, did a few side jobs for the manager.
So it wasn't simpler then. Wait. Jobs. Were you born robbing banks?
She died. My wife. I didn't have a choice. I just couldn't go back there.
To your home?
To my life.
Your wife died. You know what she did there. What Villainy did.
Just a college student paying the bills.
She was never innocent. She found the clients, Jack.
What clients?
Yours! The only person either of you could trust, and you never knew.
Knew
She
what?
wasn't flirting with customers for tips. She was finding payouts for Luther and
What?
his goons.
No, not my Villainy.
She was never innocent. She was a psychopath, Jack. She was always Harley Quinn, laughing off the violence. Why suddenly make her into your victim?
When that son of a bat killed her, she was my Villainy all over again. She was my conscience. She knew what I was thinking, and she never left. No matter what I did, she never left. It was always the Joker and Harley Quinn. That self-righteous murderer killed them both. It just never felt right after that. I couldn't tell my wife. She never understood me like Villainy did.
Batman killed Villainy. Villainy. Harley?
He did it to show off, to get a rise out of me. Don't you see it now? He used her so he could make us equal.
Why take the blame?
We were invincible. I just gave up.
You didn't kill her.
He offered to trade her for me. But he knew what I'd have to admit in order for him to let her go. He just stood there. She just laid there. She didn't move. She went so fast.
You didn't kill her. The police, they found you covered in blood.
I couldn't let her go. I'd never tried to save anyone before. I didn't know how. I couldn't give her what she gave me, and he just stood there watching. He didn't know about everything else. We kept quiet. I sat there covered in her blood and told him, but it was too late. He had no idea what he did. Everything was over.
Your enemy and your conscience died at the same time. He wasn't the hero. You weren't the villain.
He took everything from us. I sat there, frozen with fate. He found my soul. That freak fixed me.
I can't write that. The Batman killed the Joker's Harley Quinn. I can't write that, Jack.
Well, what did you want me to say? Why did you come through the door of that cell, back into my life? I can't stand to look at you anymore.
I don't know why I'm here. I thought maybe you'd say what I needed to hear. You loved her. Maybe that you're capable of feeling something for once. Proof that you're not some cold-hearted human being.
inside of all of us is just as sick. You are who you are. From the day you come into this world until the day you meet your fate.
No, we have a choice. We choose the direction we go.
Choices? Ah, I hear you're engaged. Wayne, right?
This is none of your business.
She got into Bruce Wayne's head once. Did she ever tell you what she found?
I'm not gonna change my life because of another one of your stories.
Your
You're
mother.
full of stories, Jack.
She had a thing for Bruce. A thing called revenge. I never knew why. But she never forgave him.
No. No. You had your chance. I'm done. It's the only reason you're here. Tell me if it's true.
No tricks. No point.
You're in here because of him? Because of the Batman? That city thinks you killed her!
A lot of people, Jackie. It's insulting to think that it was just
You killed him out of chaos, you killed him out of insanity. You killed him out of passion. Tell me you didn't kill her. Tell me. There is still time to save you. You don't have to die. I can get you back to Arkham. Freak killed Marla. The Batman's the only reason you're here. You still have time. Dad, please. I was raised by the man my mother despised. It's not your fault anymore. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be on death row. You belong in Arkham. You're a psychopath. You're not some demented serial killer.
I'm not crazy.
You'd rather be dead than crazy. You met Mom in Arkham. Doesn't that have
You
any
are
meaning
not
to
my
you?
daughter. You turned your back on us. You will never be one of us.
I have a choice. The Batman found me because you told him everything. And Bruce Wayne, he took me in out of guilt. I'll kill Batman. I'll kill Bruce Wayne. I'll do whatever you want. Just please, take it all back. I need more time. I need to know I need to know who you are. I'll write the story. I'll tell the city whatever you want them to hear.
You'll write the story?
I want that sick-winged freak to know what he started.
Okay, here I'd like to point out the Looney Tunes runs on the mother's side of the family. Jackie, you have to understand, I couldn't go back to you without her. Couldn't go back to that life. I couldn't lose another child.
What's this?
That? That's the first card I ever gave anyone. And I gave it to the only person I ever trusted. And she gave it to me more than once.
That's where we start then.
There's still that matter of what you call me.
I'm gonna find that heroic infestation and remind him why heroes don't cross that line. I'm gonna remind him that every bad joke has a sick punchline. I thought the agreement was, I call you Dad.
And maybe call me Joker when we're in public.
You mean the Joker?